So Toyota finally took action. They just announced a huge recall on 2022 and 2023 Tundras. We've been waiting on this for a while. If you look at Reddit, if you look at all sorts of stuff online, you'll see people having issues. The only thing is they didn't include the 24s, and we know that the 24s are having issues, and I actually didn't think that. Based on what I heard online is the 24s were not having any issues, but to be honest, now I did some more research and they are. And what I mean by online is other big YouTubers, but I'm starting to learn some people, they got to stay on Toyota's good side. But overall, I'm happy they did announce a recall at least, but it's a big problem. It was a safety issue that they had no other option. It actually was basically, it could stop at any time. So if you're towing, if you're doing all sorts of stuff, it could cause a real issue. Imagine you're driving down the highway and all of a sudden your engine stops. So they needed to fix it. A lot of people have had issues. 3,000 miles knocking, brand new knocking. It's kind of like, you know, the Tahoe issue with the lifter. Just brand new vehicles having issues. But it happens. It's unfortunate, but it happens with everybody. But luckily, Toyota is taking some sort of action. But they do need to include the 24s. But it is 102,000 total vehicles that they produced that are going to be affected by this recall. Now, it's not yet, we don't know exactly what they're going to do. I think they said mid-July, somewhere in July, we're going to figure out exactly what they're going to do for the recall and repair the actual vehicle. So we'll find out pretty soon. But this is not going to help sales. And they're actually having a great start this year with Tundras. But I think it's because people thought the 24s were fixed. And if you do your research, which now I did and now I know, no, people are still having issues with the 24s. Unfortunately, same issue. So apparently loose metal is in the engine. And yeah, and I've even heard some people say it's because of the 10,000 mile oil change deal. And that's another thing. I've owned many Toyotas, and even the service advisor said, oh, you can wait to 10,000 miles to take and I'm like, no. Come on, guys. Every 5,000 miles, and when it's a new vehicle, I'm going to get it done sooner. You know, that first 1,000 miles to break in. But they would literally recommend 10,000, which I think is just crazy. But I don't think that's really the issue, and it's something to do with the manufacturing. And it's unfortunate that Toyota is having this issue. And I'm glad they actually are fixing it, I guess. We don't really know yet exactly what's going to happen. But a safety recall has been announced. All Tundra owners need to know about it. I think you guys are going to get a letter in the mail and everything. So it's been announced. It's going to happen. We're just waiting to hear exactly what they're going to do. But come on, Toyota. You know, this is not what you're known for. But Toyota's had issues too. You know, it's unfortunate, but they've had issues in the past with the Tundra. So every vehicle has issues. Luckily, Toyota is taking action and they are fixing it because not all manufacturers would, but to be honest, they normally don't until it becomes a safety issue. And whenever they realize it's a safety issue, they feel like they don't have a decision but to fix it. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Stay tuned, a lot more videos coming.